Welcome back to Burgundy Drip Gold Trim. If you're here for the first time, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Definitely make sure after you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. Now let's get right into this video.
I'm going under 6.5. I'm going way under 6.5. You got Sam Howell at quarterback, I think. I don't know. It's one of the worst 3 or 4 offensive lines in the sport. Name somebody. They could walk through any shopping mall in America anonymously. They are pretty much the worst. Worst run game, worst offensive line, worst quarterback, worst coach in the division. Where are we getting the wins? They are more than a 3-point favorite once. They are more than a 3-point underdog 11 times. How are you getting to 7 wins? Did Vanderbilt come on the schedule and nobody told me? Everybody except the Cardinals is better than they are. I think this team wins like 4 games maximum.
Wait a minute. What? What is you talking about, Slim? Anyways, anywho, I would just give it like a little brief little, quick little, as you call it, RANT, a rant. Slim, what is, I don't know, you know, like you ever seen Dragon Ball Z and like the fusions? It's like the angry man that was yelling at this screen. You know, for one, whoever did something personally to you, I don't know, but it's just like a fusion of Kenneth Copeland and Brian Baldinger. Slim was like livid. He was livid. Slim had muscles, body juice, sweat, everything, veins popping out everywhere. Like just really, you know, he's taking whatever he's going through with life right now personal. And you know, I don't know if he's a fusion, but I do know this with these modern, like, you know, platforms in the current format we live in, you know, because I had to do some research on my own. So Sports Online, I guess this is a part of CBS. And, you know, they might have an older crowd, so they want to engage the younger crowd that's on social media. Look, I get that part. I get that aspect. But Slim, don't you think that was a little bit too personal on your end? Come on, Kenneth Copeland. I remember you used to come to my church, like the first church I was born in. Y'all remember Jericho? Before Jericho moved next to FedEx Field, like around 97, 98. Jericho was in Northeast and by Kenilworth. That's the like, I remember you came there and everybody in the congregation was happy and all this and that. It's like the second coming of Jesus walked through the door. Like, I don't know what you're going through with life. I don't know if we start filling up your collection plates. That's the way you feel some type of way you do towards this fan base. I don't know. Daniel Snyder is no longer in there. Those guys in the front office that were corrupt, that were going around doing a lot of inappropriate things, they're not there no more. I don't know. Is it something personal? Did somebody try to steal your girl? I mean, Trey Songz, he is a Skins. He is a Commanders fan. You know the whole 804, 757 connection that they got to this area up here in the 202, and for my brothers next door in the 301, 240, and across the bridge in the 703 and the 571. You know, that's how we connect, Slim. But that is just crazy for this guy to say that our ceiling is 4 games. So what is our floor? I don't think we're in a position to tank. For all you guys who talk about Sam Howell, he's a 5th round pick. He's a 5th round pick. Come on, Slim. Where's the context? There's no type of context and objectivity no more on these platforms. Everybody wants to be a troll or a provocateur. They want to grasp traction on social media. I get it. We all want to push our brand and get out there on social media. We will all love to have the hundreds, thousands, and millions of followers. I get it. Trust me. I get it, bruh. But you're not about to sit up here and tell me we have a bad, terrible running back room. We have a solid group of running backs, and we added to it by getting a guy who was, before I guess his troubles or whatever, was projected to go to the 3rd round and ended up in the 6th with Chris Rodriguez. You know, that's the back end of, you know, as I called it, the 3rd wheel, you get it. But that's the back end of that running back trio. With Brian Robinson, who didn't play so well starting off, man, the brother got shot. We don't expect them to come out the gate and doing what we thought he was going to do, like how we seen him in preseason. And Antonio Gibson, look, we already know he's not an in-between the tackles runner. Now we have Bieniemy here. We have the perfect formula, the perfect offensive mind to get him out in space, to get him on the edge, and to get him going. We have a great wide receiver room. Come on, Slim. Scary Terry, Pro Bowler. Should have been a multiple Pro Bowler in my opinion. Jahan Dawson, in quotations, a future Pro Bowler, future looking bright. Curtis Samuel, when he actually got to play all last year, we got to see what he can do, and he's the jackknife in the offense, just like Antonio Gibson is a jackknife and a weapon as well. We have all this at our dispense. We brought in some guys from Kansas City, Byron Pringle. We got a backup quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. We have a lot of things in place in case things go wrong here. But we're looking at all the good, and we'll see all the good that Sam has brought here and all the tools and intangibles he had in North Carolina. Sam in any other draft would have been drafted higher than the 5th round. He was projected to go first. Even on, CBS Sports Board, the guy, the one, you see the connection because the Sports Online is, these are the people you work for. They had them projected to go number 1. The only reason Sam Howell, Matt Corral, Malik Willis, those guys fell in the draft is because GMs and sports media pundits, they said that there is no game-changing franchise superstar level quarterback in this draft. Just wait till 2023 and 2024. That's why they dropped. So the way the GMs looked at it, like, we'll sign a veteran. We'll draft one of these guys in the 3rd or 4th round. And Kenny Pickett was the only one to go in the 1st round. So, please put context on what you're speaking on. You about to tell me a team that, due to some poor coaching and some issues at the quarterback position, games we lost due to brain farts, but that we could have won 11 games last year. This defense and this run game carried us. So we have a quarterback now who has the Moxzilla, the Moxie. He has the arm. He has other great intangibles to get us over this. He's a young quarterback. We don't have to work with a veteran, somebody we've already seen that maxed out on their potential. We have somebody, we sat him pretty much for a year. He got to sit there and soak in game. You pretty much don't even say, let's give us a shot. Y'all see what y'all did to Geno Smith last year? Y'all see what y'all did to Geno, and y'all see how that turned out. This may be a situation similar to the 2012 Seattle Seahawks. They brought in Matt Flynn. Everybody thought Matt Flynn was going to start. They thought he was this. In Green Bay, he goes to Oakland, I believe, the next year. He doesn't do anything. Then he ends up in Seattle. Seattle takes a 24-year-old Russell Wilson, and I guess nobody didn't understand at the time why Pete Carroll wanted to go with Russell Wilson. Maybe that is what Sam Howell has. He has that same effect. Probably could be even better. We don't know. We have to see it play out. But he's looked real sharp during this offseason. He's looked sharp in the preseason game outside of the bad offensive line play. Come on, son, put some context on this, man. Well, whatever. Kenneth Copeland, Brown, Baldy, Confusion, whoever you are, I don't know if you're ever going to hear this. I don't know. But, bro, stop taking it personal, man. Don't take it, like Monica said, don't take it personal. I ain't going to wrap y'all up too much longer on this. Man, that's just crazy. You really need the traction that bad, bro. You got 64,000 followers or subscribers to your page. You don't need it. You don't need the clout that bad, man. Anyways, till next time. Peace.